The friend was close, like the friend had just pressed the button on her keychain that made the headlights flash and the locks pop. "Just for a second," said Doug. "Really quick, I want to show you something." "Ew! No, it's not like... Just trust me. Come outside. It's totally amazing." The friend was back. The friend was right there, and Doug heard himself say, "I am a vampire." Both girls stared at him for an airless moment, possibly deciding how they were going to take this. Funny or scary? Funny or scary? "A creature of the night," Doug continued. "Cursed like Cain to wander—" "Aren't you a little fat for a vampire?" asked the friend. "Funny it is, then," Doug sighed. "I guess." "Oh my God, are you one of those comics convention people?" asked the friend. "Paul said there wouldn't be too many of them." "Look, sorry," said the girl whose name Doug had to admit had already escaped his mind. "I'm here with my friend. Maybe someone else will go see your comic book thing." They turned to leave. "I wasn't trying to show you a comic book," said Doug as he followed them. "I'm a vampire. I'm a fat vampire, okay? I was trying to lose weight before I got bitten. Now I'm screwed." The girl faced him. A second or so later, her friend realized she was walking all by herself. She clucked her tongue and came back. "Why are you screwed?" asked the girl. This was something. Not really the topic Doug wanted to talk about, but at least they were talking. "I'm cursed," said Doug. He was going to have to come up with another word for cursed. "For all eternity, always alone, never able to quench my dark—" No, he could see in her face he was losing her. Something else. "Look," he said, "vampires don't change, right? I'm never going to get any older, and I'll always look like this. Short, doughy. You know, I haven't had anything to eat or drink except blood for the last month. And nothing, no change. If I can't lose weight on an all-blood diet... So, is that why you wanted me to go outside with you? You were going to attack me?" No, you were going to drink my blood?" Doug dropped his eyes, but then he was just staring at her bare belly, at the hypnotic whirl of her navel that would certainly bewitch him, make him stupid with want. He glanced to her right and noticed a few bystanders were listening, their conversations ebbing away. Beautiful people with faces like flowers, turning slowly to bask in someone else's blazing embarrassment. Only if you wanted me." "What?" said the friend. "We can't hear you." "Only if you wanted me to," said Doug. "I just would have showed you my fangs and then... maybe... you'd be, you know..." When he finished the thought, it was barely there. "Into it." "Okay, time to go," said a really tall guy who came out of nowhere. He grabbed Doug's arm and escorted him backward, stumbling, toward the door. "Don't be too mean to him," the girl called after them. "He didn't do anything." Don't be too mean to him, thought Doug. Not too mean. He was 15 years old. He would always be 15 years old, and it was possibly the nicest thing any girl would ever say about him. Doug dug in his heels. "Wait," he said. "I can't leave without my friend. I dragged him here." His escort appeared speechless that Doug had been able to stop their momentum at all. Another tall, good-looking teenager had to step up to the plate. "Fuck, there are more of you?" he said. "Where's your friend?" "Probably hiding in a bathroom." The second guy went off to look, leaving the first to stand there and hold Doug's arm and glare. "Look, you can let me go," said Doug. "I'm not going to turn into a bat or anything." "What? Shut up." "Seriously, I'll leave as soon as my friend gets here."